But Jim, our first question was sent on Twitter using the hashtag CornyDriveThru from Jeff Coleman. Do you guys think that Nick Khan's relationship with The Rock has anything to do with Triple H's fall from grace? There was supposedly heat and bullying by the clique when The Rock was young. What are Jim's thoughts?
Again, I think this is a little conspiracy theorist for the situation, just because that The Rock used to play with Nick Khan and his sister on the beach in Hawaii. I don't think that translates that 30 years later he's going to come in, get a job in a major billion-dollar publicly traded company, and immediately carry on a revenge plan against the owner's son-in-law when his friend is the highest paid movie actor in the fucking Hollywood, possibly history, and he's, set to run the company after Vince does whatever Vince does. I don't think that he would be fucking with the son-in-law of the owner just over something like that, with that setup going on. Do you think it would be? I'd take the several $billion he's probably going to make first, right? And I think Rock turned out just fine. I don't think he's holding any grudges. And right now, Triple H is sitting at home. He's had all of his friends fired and his promotion taken away from him. But, I don't think that was part of a plan of Nick Khan's going in from the start. I'm going to get even for my friend Dewey. It may have just happened that way.
It is something to think about. Triple H, like you said, they fired all of his friends except Shawn, who Vince loves. They took his promotion. I mean, the black and gold brand was Triple H's. Everyone knows it. All those photos of wrestlers signing with Triple H with his arm around them. Yeah, it was a little cringy at times because he's putting himself over, but it was him. And now the health issue. Do you think we're going to see like a last stand from Triple H? Could this be the way he goes out?
Never say never in the wrestling business. And how many people have we thought were done? And they're, Goldberg, for fuck's sake. Did anybody in 1999 think that guy's going to be main event and pay-per-views in 23 years? So you could never say never, but I don't. He's not going to come back as a wrestler. He's not going to get another run there. It's a whole lot harder to establish promotions than it is to just go and get yourself over on TV as a wrestler. Is he going to get the opportunity? Does he give a shit? He's obviously got more money than, he's ever going to need in his life.
But he's been so busy, he's never had a chance to really enjoy it. And it can be tough to go from being really, really busy nonstop 24/7 to having nothing to do.
I don't have a goddamn problem with it.
Oh, you're as busy as anyone I know.
Well, but I would like to not be. And that's what I'm saying. All these people say, I don't know what I'd do in retirement. I do. I do all this shit that I've been wanting to do around here for 20 fucking years and haven't had the time. I've got enough projects to keep me occupied in the vault for the next 10 years. Personal and professional.
So did Triple H. He had a project. It was called NXT.
Well, but point is, I don't see, unless some certain segment of this current company or some iteration of management in the company in the future spectacularly lays an egg, then if he's feeling good and somebody might say, well, you want to step back in and clean this up, then he might have another run. But I don't see it on the horizon or see that he'd be chomping at the bit to, I think he's probably happy to sit back and say, all right, let's see how they all fucking do. They didn't like my shit. Let's see what they come up with.
If he's able to do that, could you see Stephanie being able to do that? If her husband's having that attitude and all these things are happening in that company, can you see anything that would cause Stephanie to walk away?
Well, I don't know that Triple H ought to tell Stephanie that he has that attitude. Oh, geez, Steph, I wish I felt better I could do something. Meanwhile, let him fuck it up and I'll tag in and save it. And Stephanie's not going anywhere unless her dad goes somewhere. So it's just, but again, I think that Triple H probably is definitely upset about the way that things have worked out with NXT, but I don't know that would mean that he would want to jump back in and try to do something else again that he was all fired up about, only to have them wipe their feet on that too. So maybe he's just willing to sit back.